Good afternoon, Dr. Andy Kirshner here, and today I am visiting you from Martha Stewart's headquarters in New York, where we are participating in her health fair. And today I'm very fortunate to be joined by Ms. Nicole Smith. Thank you for joining me today. Ms. Smith is a practitioner in Thai yoga, and I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. So the traditional name is Nuad Boran, which most people don't know, and what it is a type of stretching modality that works with blood flow as well as energy, and it's about 2,500 years old. And the Nuad Boran I do is the traditional Nuad Boran, so there's sequencing that usually lasts about 3 hours.
No kidding.
And today I'm doing about 5 minutes with people, so...
And when you work with clients, do they come to you and spend like a full 3 hours?
I usually do an hour and a half, because 3 hours is a long time for me.
I was going to say, it would be pretty exhausting.
It's a bit much. I've done it, obviously, but I prefer to do an hour and a half, 2 hours max. And then you've gotten the full body as well.
Yeah, I was actually watching you do a few treatments there before, and it was really interesting to watch how you move from one body part to another. There seems to be like a flow, and you know, I'm all about the things that help promote the movement of energy throughout people's bodies. And it was really interesting to watch. I have had this done to me once, about 10 years ago, and I've been trying to find somebody who would actually contribute to our blog, so I am actually happy you're here. Now, our blog is primarily aimed at people with back and neck pain. Do you work with a lot of people who have back and neck pain?
I do.
What's your experience with it?
My experience with it mostly is a lot of people come to me and they have herniated discs, herniated backs, and you know, they've done different massages and stretching, but they haven't really done a lot of stretching. And that's the thing, like their muscles are so tight, it's constantly pulling their neck outer joint, or they're pulling their back. So I work with them in a way to get them to relax and to lengthen it.
Do you work with a lot of people who are doing other kinds of workouts, or for a lot of people you work out, is that all they do?
No, well, I'm also a personal trainer and yoga instructor, so a lot of the people, except they come to me and they don't do that, they end up doing that too. So I get people to be strong and flexible and relaxed.
Well, see,
I like wellness, like it's a holistic approach.
You're in the right place then. I am constantly surprised by how stiff most people are. I mean, you mentioned that with a lot of your clients, that they have this muscle stiffness. And the reason I ask about the other types of workouts that you're working with is a lot of my clients, they do their specific type of workout, be it Pilates or whatever it is they're involved in. Nobody stretches enough.
I know. People actually today come to me and they said, well, I can't do that because I'm not flexible, so I can't stretch. I go, no! That's why we need to stretch with you, because you're not flexible, let's stretch. They think that you have to be able to, like, you know, touch your head with your foot, otherwise you can't stretch. It's not true. And there seems to be this underlying belief that if you are not flexible, that you can't get flexible. Right. I'm not a flexible person. I always say beginner yoga classes, beginners, start slowly. Don't try to go to an advanced so you're not like freaked out. So you can slowly train your body to get more flexible.
Well, my experience is that like any other fitness modality, it can be built upon. You start off slow and you build up. Well, I'm really grateful for you joining us here. Thank you so much. It was really fun watching you practice. And I'm going to link to Ms. Smith's website on our blog today. I'd like to thank you for joining me here. I'd like to thank you again. And I look forward to seeing you here on the Backwards blog soon. Please keep those cards and letters coming. It's your input that keeps the site interesting. Thanks for joining me.